Where others rush, we then begin. Your breath drips close, it pulls me in. The sound begins beneath the skin. I'm lost in your wave again, without a single map or name. I feel the heat of a quiet choice, ignoring the external voice. All this time I've been chasing a feeling I can't replace. Now I'm caught in the rhythm of the sacred undefined space. Every breath, every sigh feels like we're flying high, ignoring all the rules written in the outside sky. I know the world demands a label, asks us for a final date, but the simplicity of us won't be confined by fleeting fate. We live outside the timeline, beyond the lines they drew, and find the truth in weightlessness. Just me and only you. We ride the undefined orbit, baby, where the moment never fades. A beautiful gravity that the outside world degrades. I'm caught up in a warm embrace, where the quiet is loud and deep, the only silent promise that my honest soul will keep. You pull me under, I'm not afraid. Let the moment never fade. We are the only orbit that our two hearts ever made. Your love's got me wanting more than any simple spoken word, a complex silent language that the outside has never heard. We know the silence holds the power, the absence of control, love, a truth that finally made my fractured spirit whole. Heartbeat low, our worlds align, nothing left to hide. We live between the stars, where the future can't collide. Every pulse a memory, every beat a gentle test. The safest place to be is right here on your silent chest. They wanna name it, they wanna give us a year and a plan. They wanna push us forward to prove we are like man. But I choose the mystery, I choose the simple, holy dark. I won't let the future ruin our perfect unnamed spark. Let the chaos outside spin, we stay right here in the flow. We ride the undefined orbit, baby, where the moment never fades. A beautiful gravity that the outside world degrades. I'm caught up in a warm embrace, where the quiet is loud and deep, the only silent promise that my honest soul will keep. You pull me under, I'm not afraid. Let the moment never fade. We are the only orbit that our two hearts ever made. The undefined orbit, the undefined orbit. scream slow. The half moon burns above, the only light I know. A black rose falls at my feet, a symbol of the cost of the final perfect future that we carelessly lost. You gave me your heart, but I gave you my soul. Now the sound is the only thing I cannot control. I remember your touch and the static and the fade, the bitter simple comfort in the choices that we made. I feel you haunting, but I won't turn my head away. I choose the heavy presence over the clean, cold day. The silence meant we failed, but the echo proves it's real. The constant aching rhythm that only I can feel. I whisper of you, the echo in the machine, the only vital sign of the places we have been. It's fading in the night, but I won't let it rest. I keep the sound alive inside my empty chest. I'm losing control, but the fire still burns slow. I whisper of you because I need you to know. The room is low, the lights are thin, where we both agree to end. I know the rules of sorrow, they are the only friend. It touched the core, it touched the place I swore I would keep. Now I find your shadow even when I try to sleep. same time, looking at the door. I know the truth you're hiding, the one you can't ignore. The rhythm of your pulse confirms the words you won't allow. The tension in your shoulders holds the burden of the now. You need to go alone now. You need to find the peace, but the energy between us refuses to cease. I know you feel it all burning underneath your skin. The final fatal honesty of where we might begin. You can choose a silence, you can choose to walk away, but the truth you leave behind will follow you every day. I'm not asking for a favor, I'm just stating what is true. The fear of being loved is why you can't break through. The active refusal. You go alone now. I want you to want me, but you don't allow. You can deny the fire, you can deny the sweet heat, but the energy remains in the memory of defeat. I wanted you to love me, but you choose the empty space, and I'm left with the honesty of your deliberate pace. The air is thick with reasons you choose to hold inside. The fear of future pain is where you desperately hide. You say it's self-protection, you say it's moving fast, but it's just the cruelest habit of making nothing last. I know the pressure's mounting, I know you feel the weight of choosing your departure, sealing the final fate. I'm still standing right here, broken and unbent, watching the refusal of the love you should have sent. I waited for the reason, I waited and I was always flying through. I'd given up on love, sworn off the bitter fight, but you showed up uninvited, shining like a light. The city sleeps, the moment is still and deep, but a pulse of panic is a secret I still keep. I don't wanna change it, I don't wanna overthink it, but the sudden perfect feeling makes my self-defense shrink. The trigger waiting, the urge to cut and run. I'm standing on the starting line before the race is won. I spend my life constructing an exit for the pain, and now I hesitate, letting the moment start to rain. This is a 6-foot threshold of fear. I've been a long time searching for the light. The reason I'm staying is the panic I can't fight. I never felt like this before, so exposed and clear. The past is trying to pull me back, but heaven is near. Can you calm the first storm? You are my place to come home. I know we got some problems, but the problems never faze us. Maybe the true complication is the person I used to be. I trace the cold outline of the places I would flee, afraid of the commitment that it requires I surrender me. You are the destination, the reason I'm here, but I still harbor questions that fuel my silent fear. I don't wanna spoil it, I don't wanna break the vow, but the gravity of leaving is strongest right now. I confess I'm trying to find a reason to bang time, test to prove the safety of returning to the start. My walls are rising, baby, I'm terrified of being seen, but you are still on my mind. You are my heaven tonight. I choose the dangerous life over the predictable dark. This is threshold of fear. I've been a long time searching for the light. The reason I'm staying is the panic I can't fight. I never felt like this before, so extend clear. The past is trying to pull me back, but heaven is near. Heaven tonight. Can you calm the first storm? You are my place to come home. You're my hazen tonight. You're my heaven tonight.
Neon signs are bleeding on the wet asphalt tonight. Another face in the blood, dissolving in the light. The city breathes on overdrive, a relentless silver stream, but my own pulse is a slow echo, catching up with a dream. Life keeps moving like it never ends. They're chasing the next high, spinning threads of golden lights. Life keeps moving like it never ends. hold the blueprint when the future's out of sight, and every road sign points away from stillness, peace and light. But underneath this concrete core, a different kind of fire glows, a quiet promise only a dreamer knows. A fire beneath the moon, a spark we hold so tight, and every fuel until the turning blue. We're carving out of space inside the chaos and the gloom. Life keeps moving, watch the midnight blue. I watch the rush hour fever break, the shadows start to grow, and I recall the quiet path, the places we would go. They say that better is a destination filled in shining towers, but better is the strength we find in these late forgotten others. Life keeps moving like it never ends. But carried in the spinning light before the morning flies. Life keeps moving like it never ends. It's hard to hold the blueprint when the future's out of sight, and every road sign points away from stillness, peace and light. But underneath this concrete core, a different kind of fire glows, a quiet promise only a dreamer knows. A fire beneath the moon, a spark we hold so tight. Life keeps moving until the turn into the night. We're carving out of space inside the chaos and the gloom. Life keeps moving, life's more midnight blue. Under neon skies we fade, not broken, just unseen. Still we dream, still we brave the space between. Every step another whisper saying you are more than pace. In this lonely rushing world we will find our saving grace. Hold me now, 'cause I know we'll find a way. I could never